Hey guys, it's Carolina here from KarolinasKrafts and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have, I guess, a Joanns haul. I did order these online. They were having a sale on these paper pads. I think I paid maybe $8 for them, maybe $10, but I know it was cheaper than the regular $15 that they normally go for. So I did order them online, but let me show you guys some of their new paper pads. So I'm going to show you guys Beach House, Palms and Ferns, School Time, and Honey Blossoms. So I'm going to do a flip through of each one of these and let's get started. I almost feel like one of these is not entirely new, which I think might be the Palms and Ferns. I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like one of them is not completely new, but it's definitely new to me. So I'm going to show you guys anyway. So here is Beach House. I'm trying to show you guys the best way here. And I also want to show you guys the other side. So maybe I should just zoom out a little bit. Can you guys see that way? Okay, we're just going to do this on an angle, I guess, so you guys could see both sides. So that is the bottom. You got all these words that you could cut out or just use this as a background. You have the starfish paper. I love that. And I'm going to be using this for some seashell shaped albums. This is the back side. Then you have this here, which is the back side of this one. You got rocks on one side, and this is just like leafy kind of things. Then the next one, you've got the gold on one side, super foiled gold. And then the back side is just like a very faint, kind of looks like a, maybe like a water pattern, but there's barely any white in there. It's like a very light blue color with a little bit of white, kind of that looks like maybe like a reflection. It's really hard to see. The next one, you have this on one side, so it says each day at the beach is a piece of heaven, and that just says it on repeat all over. And then this is the back side. I guess that kind of looks like sand. Then the next one side is this, like these little leafy things, and then just like a blue pattern on the other side. Then you have these gold foiled seashells on one side and these stripes on the other. Oh, maybe I could show you guys like that. It is sideways, but all right. Then we got some palm trees. Love like this orangey hues. And then this is like a blue other side, decorative side, I guess. Then you have 4x6 cut aparts. So you got good times. The beach is my happy place. Take me to the ocean. Relax, high tides, and good vibes. And the last one says, let's go on vacation. And then the other side is like this wood green, which is perfect for the whole beach vibe. Oh my gosh, look at this next one. So one side are these leafy things with the orange background, but this other side, look at that. It just looks like the ocean. I love that. Okay, so then the next one, you have this blue decorative side on one side, which we had one already, but in the beige taupey color. And then this side is a bunch of little starfish. Then we have these like fish scales or mermaid, whatever you want to call it. And then we got the gingham on the other side with like a light gray color. Then we have this wood green on one side with this pattern on the other side. So there's seashells. I see like a lobster, a lighthouse, a starfish, a conch shell, an anchor. There's a key. There's another shell, a seahorse, a crab, fish, and a bunch of like different kind of things in that pattern. Then the next one, you have this gold foil. It's like a chevron gold foil. And the back side is also really light. And I don't know if you guys could tell, but there's seashells in that pattern. It's really hard to see because it is very, very light. But that's the other side. Then you got anchors on another page, and I love that. And this one looks like real sand. Oh my goodness, I love that. So that's the back side of the anchor. Then the next one, you've got these foiled palm trees. Oh my goodness, how pretty. And then you got these seashells on the other side. And you could kind of see an imprint. I think it's from the foil on the other side, but it kind of looks nice. I don't know if you guys could tell. There's like a little imprint from the foiling on the other side, but you've got these seashells. And then, oh my gosh, I love this. It looks like water. So pretty. So that's the one side, and the other side are these like coral colored stripes. And then the last one looks like this. So you got some 3x4 cut aparts and then some smaller ones as well. So we have summer is when laziness finds respectability. Well, hello there. That's so cute. Beach please, relax, just peachy. This says beach this way. I love the beach, peace, love, and sandy feet. I love that. Beach life, sandy kisses, beach. Heaven is a little closer in a home by the beach. Oh my goodness, I love that too. Escape to the beach, and I love the gold foiling on here. Beach, our sweet escape, and happiness is barefoot on the beach. I love that as well. And then this is the back side of that. That's going to be so hard to use because I love the cut up parts, but I also love this back side. So I will probably end up not using the back side because I love, love, love my cut up parts. And it's not like with these paper pads, you could get separate sheets in addition. So I'm going to have to save the cut up parts. So that's a sheet I'm going to have to use for the cut up parts, even though I love both sides. So that is Beach House by Die Cuts with a View from Joanns. Then the next one I got is Palms and Ferns. So let's go do a flip through of this one. So you've got these like ferns on one side and this green pattern on the other. Then we have this like black pattern with like a watercolor. We have this like watercolor patched pattern. I've seen people do this with like paper where they do like tissue paper and they stick different kinds of tissue paper on it. That's what that looks like, but it looks really pretty. And then you've got like this green on the other side, and it's got little like a little shape in it. Hard to tell, but it is patterned. Then we have this that I don't even know what this resembles. Kind of looks like a kiwi, but I know it's not a kiwi, like the inside of a kiwi. I don't know. But you got this green patterned paper, and then this black on the other side. It's like a dark charcoal gray, I guess. Then the next one looks like this. You have this green pattern here and this black and white like ferns over there. Are these ferns or are these palm leaves? I don't know. Then you got this green one, and you got like a corally one. So this collection has a lot of green, black, and some like corally light peachy colors throughout. Next one looks like this. You've got the same pattern that we had before in the black and white, but now it's gold foiled. And then you've got this watercolor charcoal gray. Then the next page, or the next two, you have this on one side. So you've got like these little flowers with like little leafy things around there. Hard to also see, but it's there. And then this is the back side of that. So blue and green. I guess we're going towards more blues right now. Then you've got like this blue and green pattern on this side, and you've got like this dark green pattern here. This is like really interesting papers. Like they're not like designs that you normally see, which is nice. Then you've got these palm trees on one side and this coral peachy color on the other. And then we have this design. We saw this already before. So we have this design. I think it was blue and green before, but now it's gold foiled. And then this beautiful marble on the other side. Then we have these leafy greens on this side. And this pattern is like the third one that I've seen like this, but this one is the most visible with the kind of pattern it is. Then we have another one of those patterns, this time gold foiled. So the next side we have this charcoal gray pattern, but now with some gold foil detail here. And then this is the other side with like a peachy color. Then we have these like leafy things, but gold foiled with like the charcoal watercolor. Oh, okay. Then we have the leafy things again. This time they're like a dark, I was going to say dark green, but I think they're actually black. I can't tell. But you got the leafy ones on this side and then this pattern on the other side. Lots of greenery, which I'm loving. And it's just speaking like paradise to me. I don't know, maybe it's speaking the same thing to you, but that's what I'm seeing. Then this side, you have this like black and white pattern with the peachy and the greens on the other side. And then the last 2 pages, one side looks like this, which I do love, but I will probably end up just using these cut aparts. Depends on what I'm making, but these are nice journal cards. So you have hello with journaling, notes and journaling, enjoy today. Those are all journaling, and I love the longer one as well. Then you have a 4x6 journal here. Then you have some cut aparts, so life is good, do more of what makes you happy, be the good. The best things in life are the people you love, the places you've been, and the memories you've made along the way. And then this one says love. So that is everything for the Palms and Ferns paper pad from DCWV. Okay, here's the next one. This one is called School Time, and I was debating getting this one, but I find that really nice school paper is hard to find, and I love that this one has pink in it. And as a teacher, I just felt like I needed it because I do also like making things for teacher appreciation gifts. So I needed to get some. And I think they're really cute also, just to like document like kids' first day of school or first day of middle school or first day of high school, whatever it is for yourself, or then you could pass on to your kids later on. But I just really wanted this. So these papers do have some pink in it, like I said, so you could see like the pink little flashcards here. And so the one side is like this with a bunch of different like school elements. You got the light bulb for ideas, basketball, diploma, books, paper airplanes, flashcards, baseball, volleyball, the apple, the glue, scissors, a magnifying glass, an alarm clock, tape, really cute. So a bunch of different elements. And then the back side looks like this with the yellow pattern. Then the next one, you've got the paper airplanes on one side with this colorful polka dot on the other side. But I just love all these colors together. I find that sometimes school papers are hard to work with, but I'm really loving that there's pink in this one. Like, look at this. I love it. So you've got the pink. They're like little crosses, or I don't know, kind of looks like, you know, when there's like the element of like light flashing on something, people put like that little cross to like, I don't know, that's what that looks like, if that makes any sense. Here you've got like a bunch of speech bubbles. So you got you're on the right track, superb. You could cut these out and use them as decoration throughout something, but I would probably use the whole page. You make my day, stupendous, terrific, phenomenal, super duper, excellent work, well done, you're absolutely amazing. Give yourself a pat on the back, and a bunch of like encouraging speech bubbles. Then the next page, you've got these school buses on one side, and the other side is like a dark blue with the yellow stars. Oh my goodness, I love this note paper. So that's the back of the buses. No, it's not the back of the buses. It's the back of this paper right here, which that's going to be really hard because I love this pink page, but I also really love the note page. But I love the pink pencils with the background, and it's just really pretty. So that's going to be hard to use. This next one, you've got a bunch of globes in gold foil, and the back side is just literally a bunch of letters. That would be great as a background base for something. Then, oh, look at this one, which I love both sides again. This is so hard. So this one, you've got pink background with like red polka dots, and then the other side of that looks like this, which is the notebook paper again with doodles, and I really, really love that. So that's also going to be hard to use, like, because I like both sides, so that's hard. Then here you have the periodic table for science, and just literally all the elements. And then on the other side, you have this yellow like paper with like white accents of like a globe, a tennis racket, an award, books and everything. So that's just the other side. Then the next one, you've got, oh my gosh, why do they put all the lined paper on the pretty pink pages? Here you've got the pink background with the red apples, and the back side is this lined paper. Then you have the mint background with gold polka dots, and then this is like a plaid with all the school colors. Great layering background, but to be honest, I'll probably use it for this side. Then the next one, you have the crayons on one side and then these stripes on the other. Then you have the letters of the alphabet and this beautiful like plaid on the other side, which is also going to be hard. Like, wouldn't this be so cute in like an album for school, for like kindergarten or whatnot? Like, you could put these throughout the pages and just fussy cut them out. Like, that would be so cute. And if you really wanted to, you could also make like a little, maybe like a waterfall, like a super long waterfall with the letters of the alphabet. Or maybe you could do like half of a waterfall on one page, and then the back inside of like an album, you could do the other half of a waterfall, because you could cut these out and they'd be nice and little and small. So lots of waterfall elements if you wanted to do that. I'm just throwing out ideas here as I'm seeing the paper. Then the next page has these like alarm clocks on one side with gold foiling little hands on the inside of the alarm clocks. And then the back side is the white background with the black stars. Then the next one, you have this like collaged paper, again similar to the beginning. I think this was like the same, almost, just different colors, I think. Yeah, so this time you had the black background, now you have a white background, very similar, but now you got some pink books in here and some protractors. Then the other side is the black, the blue background with white stripes. Then you have these words on one side, so I love this. It says dream, endure, happy, academic, friends, art, grammar, be kind, teacher, excellence, ambition, grow, focus, history, play, books, genius, educate, mindful. Love that. And then the back side has a bunch of numbers in white on a black background. Then the next two, one side are like these like lunch school food kind of collaged paper, and then the back side is this plaid that I'm loving. Then the other side, you've got the letters with a white background this time and black letters. The other one was a black background with white letters. See? So now you got the white background, and then you've also got the 3x4 cut aparts and some smaller. Some are like 2x3. Yeah, 2x3, I think. So these cut aparts say like stand tall and be proud of yourself. You are amazing and can accomplish anything. Love that. Here you have a periodic table, but it says be kind. Then you have school time. You got this. You are number one. You got an award. You got these crayons, and in the middle it says all of us are unique, but we all work together. Back to school. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Excellent work, A+. Work and achieve. Work hard and be creative. Learn, study, be safe. This is how we roll with a little bus. Learn together. You're a winner. This one says I love you in a periodic table form. And then you've got all the letters of the alphabet with the apple for O. And then that is it for the school time paper pad by Die Cuts with a View. And then the very last one is this one called Honey Blossoms, which I think everyone is loving. And it's really pretty. It's a really pretty paper pad and collection. So let's get started on this one. So one side is this like coral background with gold foil accents and black and white polka dots on the other side. Then the next one, you have this black and white leafy greens with this yellow, I don't know, just like a grid pattern. Then we've got, what is this? Oh, it's like a hand holding flowers with a black background. That's actually really unique. I've never like seen anything like that before. And it's like a white outline of a hand holding yellow flowers. And then here you have this black and white design on the other side. Then the next two, you have the bees on one side, and flowers on the other. There's a lot of black and white and some peach elements in here. Then you have these flowers with like a coral background, and then the white flowers with gold centers. And then you have this striped page on the other side. Then we have gold foiled bees with like a honeycomb background on the other side of that paper. Then we have this black background with like peach colored flowers and yellow hearts throughout, with a black and white pattern on the other side. Then we have this peach on one side with this black and white on the other side. These are going to be like hard to use when there's such nice patterns on both sides. Like this one. I love the white background with the gold foil flowers kind of like drawn there. But then the back side is just like this neutrally coral paper with like words on here that say hello, together, memories, love, beautiful, all are welcome, blessed, home sweet home. It's just so pretty. Then the next one, you have the black and white floral design with a black background with white stars. Then we have this gold foiled paper. It's like a white background, or it's like a peachy white background. I don't know. It's hard to tell with all the gold foiling. But there's gold foil on that one. And then the other side has this coral background with white polka dots. Then we've got these bees. And then the coral background with white outlines and kind of drawn on flowers. I don't love this bee page. I liked some of the other bee ones better, but we'll see. I don't even know what I'm making with this, but we're going to have to figure something out. Then here you have this black background with these white flowers and the yellow centers. What are these? Daisies? I don't know my flower names, guys. And then you have a honeycomb background on this side with a peach background and white honeycombs. Then we have these like centers of flowers, or what are these called? Dandelions, where you kind of like blow them and make a wish. I always do those. And then you have a coral background with the white flowers and like yellowy centers. Then we have a black background with the white flower outline. They are loving doing like the outlines with like dark backgrounds. And then a black and white pattern on the other side. Then you have this. It's like little light bulbs with greenery inside of them. That is really unique. And then the other side has black and white stripes. Then we have more like drawn flowers with a coral background this time, and they are outlined in black. I love like the doodling kind of look of these pages. And on the back side of this has these black and white leafy design. And then the last one has a black and white grid with this 3x4 cut apart page. And here it says, in a world where you can be anything, be kind, with a little B here. Stay true, thank you, slow down and enjoy life, with a little snail. Kindness matters in a wreath, and I love the gold foil on here as well. Enjoy the little things. You can find happiness even in the darkness. That is so cute. And there's a little light bulb with the leafy greens. Love you, thinking of you. This one says, you're the bee's knees. Stay focused on your goals, which I don't love the eye here, but I mean, it makes sense. I just don't love the eye. I don't feel like it makes sense with the rest of the collection when everything else is like leafy and naturey. Learn and grow, and bloom and grow. And that is everything. So those are all 4 paper pads that I recently got. Wanted to share them with you guys in case they're still having the Joanns sale, and I will link everything down below in case you guys are interested in getting any of these as well. But that is it, guys. So stay tuned for my next crafty video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.